Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Andrew, and today I'm going to be playing some of the Arena Decathlon. This special standard, emblem standard is what they're calling it. But before I get into that, I'm back! Woo! I took a bit of a break at the end of last year for a bunch of reasons, and I'll get into some of that a little bit in maybe later in this video, maybe later in a different video, but right now I want to focus on the Arena Decathlon, which they brought back for a second year right now, and I'm super glad they did. It was one of the most fun events that they've done on Arena. They started it last year, so December 2021, January 2022, and it's brought it back for a second time. The way it works is for like 3 weeks, 2 events at a time are live on the website. This is one of the 2 events live right now. It started today. And you have 3 days to try to win the event. If you complete the event, you get a Decathlon token. If you get at least 3 Decathlon tokens, then you'll qualify for the finals. If you get 7, you get a second entry to the finals. And then if you get 10, this year you don't get a third entry. You get qualification points, which you can use to qualify for an arena qualification weekend thing. I'm not sure what my goal is here, honestly, but I like these events. I think they're lots of fun. Last year's Decathlon was one of the, like I said, one of the most fun events I experienced on Arena, and so I was really, really happy to see that they brought it back for a second round. Now, the issue, though, is that I have not been playing hardly any Magic over the last couple of months. I haven't been making videos, I haven't really been following what's going on. So, whenever I need to select a deck for an event, a constructed event, like standard, I need to think about, what deck is going to be straightforward and easy for me to learn and pick up after being out of the meta for a couple of months. And an event like this, where this is basically best of 1 standard, but you get a treasure, clue, and food token throughout the course of the game. It's a very minor change to best of 1 standard. So a couple things. One, this is best of 1, not best of 3 standard, and so you want to pick a deck that's going to be geared towards best of 1 and not too tuned for a best of 3 format. So looking at like Magic Online deck lists might not be the best place to grab a deck list from, because you're best of 3, you've got weird 1-ofs and 3-ofs and stuff like that. And then you also want a deck that's going to take advantage of these tokens, right? Obviously, Clue and Treasure are the most impactful, and Food just kind of is there. So the deck I found and I want to play today is this red-black Invoke Despair deck. Invoke Despair is a really powerful card that's been seeing a decent amount of play in Standard over the last year or so since Kamigawa came out. It decimates your opponent's board, and if it's not doing that, you're drawing a bunch of cards. So when I saw that Invoke Despair was still a really popular option for players, and like it keeps winning standard challenges in different variations, I knew that I wanted to play it in this event. But a lot of the deck lists I found were splashing blue to play some counter magic and to play Corpse Appraiser. I just didn't want to deal with those blue cards. I think that this more straightforward black-red build is going to be a little bit more powerful in a best of 1 format. We get to play Sheoldred and Sorin here instead of like Corpse Appraiser, like I mentioned before. And this build that I found plays Soul Transfer. So this is a 3-mana sorcery that says choose 1. If you control an artifact and an enchantment, choose both. So you get to kill something and bring something back. So obviously we're going to bring back our Sheoldreds and our Blood Tithe Harvesters, but having that food token that will generate through the emblem through this special format will just make Soul Transfer be on more often. Obviously the only enchantment in our deck is Fable the Mirror Breaker, but this generates a ton of value and will just be great. Mana base is pretty straightforward. This is mostly a black deck, just splashing red for a couple removal spells. got some tap lands that draw cards at some point. And then we've got our utility legendary lands from Kamigawa. Like I said, I like the red-black build for this event because it's a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more aggressive than the versions that play blue mana. We won't stumble as much, and our removal's a little bit better tuned for any aggro decks we might see running around in the best of 1 queues. So that's what I'm going to do today. Let's jump in and see if we can win this Decathlon token. Alright, getting into our first game here, not match, just game. This hand is fine. We'll keep this. We'll play Haunted Ridge on 1, so we can go Swamp Bloodtithe Harvester on 2. And then we'll either... We really just want to draw running lands for this whole game. Oh, that's right. I can just make a treasure token. Cool. I'm not gonna use the treasure to play Bloodtithe Harvester on turn 1. I'll just hold on to that for later. Swift Water Close, interesting. I'll take a clue now. Bloodtithe Harvester makes blood. I assume this is the order that most people do these things. Treasure on 1. Clue on 2. Blood on 3. Or food on 3, sorry. Yeah, we'll just play this and play Bankbuster. We're not in a rush. Next turn we can throw one of these Sheoldreds down. Karn, the Living Legacy, makes Power Stones and stuff. Sure.
Every Power Stone fuels our cause.
So let's see. I can go Sheoldred, Crew, Bankbuster, attack Karn. Kind of like that. Fable can't crew this. Yeah, we'll just do this. Crew this. Attack Karn for 4. And now I've got a Sheoldred sitting out here. Opponent's gonna lose 2 life. So we've got to play next turn, right? We've got the Fable. Might Stone and Weak Stone. Kills Sheoldred, sure.
Geometric perfection.
Alright, so we can do Sheoldred again. I think that's just the best play here. Do this. Kill Karn. There's a chance that I was supposed to Fable the previous turn and just let them make some Power Stones and then eventually Invoke Despair because this kills Karn. Okay, they have another Might Stone and Weak Stone. Killing my stuff. They have tons of mana. They're just using it to gain life right now. Sure, doesn't really do anything. So now we can just Fable. They have negates main deck. Okay, sure. Feels risky to have a card like negate in the main deck in an event like this, in best of 1, but yeah, it got us there. Yep. They are bank busting. We're gonna bank bust at the end of this turn. Another one. There's a land. So we'll go land. Guess we just play this and then we draw a card. We're just chilling. I don't think I'm just supposed to fire off this Invoke Despair. I think we can sit here and just draw some cards. We got behind on lands early on. Okay, so they make 2 copies of this. Yeah. Ow. We just lose. They can kill one, can't kill them both. I guess I can eat food, right? So I'll just... I can't invoke despair. Yeah, this is awkward. I guess we do this. We can choose both, so we can kill this and get back Sheoldred. And then we're chump blocking. Dead to any removal spell. Also dead to a creature. Okay. They're not crewing. Okay. We live for another turn. We go to 2. They're saying good game already. I'm not super sure why. I think I have to discard and invoke despair here. Look for a land. I got the land. So now I can invoke despair plus a braid. Cool. Our opponent's spamming good game there. They had the negate to cover for it. Okay. Well, we got behind in that game and lost. Let's fire up another. Alright. Opponent goes first here. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's not great, but we'll keep. We really didn't make great use of the gift bag emblem last turn. Or last game. Opponent is playing tap land and using their treasure already. Interesting. I might just need to soul transfer next turn to kill something. Okay, they're just making a bunch of dorks. This has flash, they probably should have waited to cast it. Make a clue. So like I could just Fable this turn, and then next turn start casting soul transfers, or I can soul transfer this now, so I'm only taking 2. Or I just wait a turn and Sheoldred next turn. No, actually, let's Fable this turn. Because I want to make a treasure. I want to attack with this, make a treasure, so I can Sheoldred next turn. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll block a 1/1. I think I do just block this, even though it has Unearth. I'm just going to slam Sheoldred, so... Oh, am I discarding anything? I might cycle one of these Zeotora's Proving Grounds. I think I keep everything else, though. Attack for 2, make a treasure. Play this. Valor stance, sure. I'm at 12. I had nothing. Okay. So I'm just gonna make the same play. Still think Sheoldred's pretty good here. Cool, they didn't have Valor stance in their upkeep. They lose 2. And then what? I've got Soul Transfer to kill a big thing if they have a big thing. Nope, there is missing land drops. Cool. Seems like we've won this game. I guess it's not over yet, but it does not look great for our opponent here. Gain 2, play this. I can Soul Transfer to pick up my other Sheoldred and kill this 1/1. I just don't even think I need to do that. I think I'll just hit for 4. They could block with everything, which is fine with me. That's fine with me too. Then I'm just going to pass. I have a lot of things I can do with my mana. I can draw a card with a clue. I can double kill their stuff, and then I can make a copy of my Goblin Shaman on my end step with the reflection of Kiki Jiki, and then gear up for a bigger attack next turn. Sure. This is a cool version of this card in the trenches of the Anthem effect. Let's crack the clue first. Then we'll abrade one of the 2/2s. And then we'll make a copy of the Goblin Shaman. Found a swamp. Let's Soul Transfer, do both. Exile this, pick up my extra Sheoldred. Go to combat. Attack like this. If I attack with everything, yeah, that's not as good. I think this is fine. I can slow roll it one more turn. Yeah, then we'll just pass. My bonus reflection goes away. They go to 6. I guess they can gain 3 here, so they're at essentially 9. During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities. Okay. So yeah, they have this, but then on my turn I can just kill it and attack and kill them. Okay. Alright. 1 win down. A couple more to go. I like this hand a lot. I can either turn 3 Sorin, or I can turn 4 Invoke Despair, depending on what I need. So I'm gonna go Tramway Station on 1, and then Springs, Blood Teth Harvester on 2. I guess I could have run out the Blood-Tithe Harvester on 1 also with the treasure token, but I don't think that's as good as waiting for these. Fable. Is there any part of me that wanted to Fable on 2 there? A little bit? I think this is still fine though. Leaves my options open. Oh, this is this deck? Sure. Okay, so I found Go for the Throat. So I can go Haunted Ridge, Fable. I can go for the Throat, Xander's Lounge. I think I like casting Go for the Throat here. Mainly because it makes an Invoke Despair next turn that much better. I should win a prize for having all of these artifacts on the battlefield. One of each. Food, blood, clue, treasure. So this is the legendary deck. All of the things that they play are going to be legendary. Like this. And then they play, there's a land that lets them, it's a 4-color land basically for them. So I think I'm pretty okay to just go Haunted Ridge and fire off the Invoke Despair. Yeah, this is going to be good. Kill that. I draw 2 cards. I drew into another Invoke. Get to hit them with the Blood-Tithe Harvester. Now they're pretty on the back foot. I have the land so I can invoke again. Here it is, Plaza of Heroes. This is the card. Lets them cast legends. Well, that's not particularly good here. Play this as a land, just invoke again. That dies, they go to 6. I attack them down to 3. Okay, Dennick's decent. And I'm gonna go Blood-Tithe Harvester. Make blood. Then I'm gonna sacrifice this Blood-Tithe Harvester to kill Dennick. Okay, sure. They're gonna destroy my creature, it looks like. Okay. Now what? Sorin make a 2/3? Seems okay. Fable seems okay. Go Sorin make a 2/3.
Out of my way. You fight for me now.
There's Joda, okay. Hitting me for 5. This has lifelink. Okay. I'll draw a card with Sorin. Yes, I will reveal that card. That's a painful card, but it's a card I want to draw. We'll invoke Despair. So now I can... what? Blood Tithe Harvester. Get a blood token. Sacrifice this to kill Denick. Is that my best play? And then attack them? Kill Denick so they can't lifelink anymore. Hit them to 2. Your turn. Oh, they're just bringing back Denick Pious Apparition. That's really good for me. Yeah. Sheoldred should win me the game, I think. Cool. So even if I didn't have the Sheoldred, my play here is to... oh. I meant hit view battlefield. Sacrifice the Blood Tithe Apparition to kill the flyer, and then just attack them for 2. But then the follow-up Sheoldred kind of guarantees that we win the game. Sweet. Alright. Let's keep the ball rolling. I like this hand. This is a good hand. There's a argument to be made for playing an untapped land on 1, so I can abrade something on 2, or run out Blood Tithe Harvester if I need to. Yeah. Now I'm just going to have to abrade Thalia on 2. The turn 1 Thalia is pretty good. If they don't have a follow-up, it's less good, though. They could have a counterspell. Cut down's good, too. I'll just wait and cut down in their upkeep. Cool. That works. So I still haven't used my treasure. They used theirs on a Thalia that didn't really do anything. So I'm feeling okay. Next turn I can double spell. I can go Blood Tithe plus Abrade. Which might be my play. Seems pretty good. If I go Fable, that just lets this do more things. So I think I'm going to do the Blood Tithe plus Abrade thing. And then next turn I can go Bankbuster, draw a card, or I can just play Fable. Okay, that's a good target to Soul Transfer. So I think I'll just block the 3/3 here. Okay. I would like to get full value off this Soul Transfer, but I don't know if I can wait long enough to do it. So, like, I can Fable this turn, make a 2/2. It can block something. I think maybe I do get greedy, because Blood Tithe Harvester is so good. Okay. I'm gonna get greedy. This might be the wrong play. It's the difference between playing not to lose and playing to win. I think I just win if I can pull this off. Siege Veteran's a really good draw, though. Like, drawing Seed Veteran here might just win them the game. But this Goblin's gonna block a 2/2. I'm gonna go to 6. Oh shoot, I forgot I made a 1/1. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, my turn. I will loot away. Do I loot away the Bankbuster? I think so. This isn't doing anything for me for a few turns. And I have Clue and Blood to draw to more things. Not what I wanted, obviously. So Soul Transfer here is going to exile the Valiant Veteran. Bring back Blood Tithe Harvester. Play Blood Tithe Harvester. I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going to 1. Okay. Doing this. I guess they could just attack with the flyer too. Okay. Okay. If I survive this turn, I think I'm in a decent spot. I'm not sure if I survive the turn though. Also, I hope you can't hear the construction going on in the background super much. I don't know what's happening. It's like a street away. I hope it's not that. I hope it's not that big of a deal. I apologize if it is. So the Seed Veteran is going to be annoying. I need to kill it. Really, I need to draw a removal spell. I've got 2 or 3 hits at a removal spell, basically. And I need to hit. Invoke Despair. So let's see. If I use Blood Tithe Harvester to kill the Siege Veteran. And then this can block this. I'm taking 4, 5, which means I have to hit something else. So let's start by cycling this blood token away. Because I'm going to use this to kill this. I need to find a removal spell for Harbin. Okay, the Siege Veteran needs to die. And now I can invoke. They'll just sacrifice this, but I don't have enough to use the food then, so I need to crack this other blood token. Looking for an Abrade. Nope, just more lands. Okay. Found it. So I think I go to their upkeep. Sweet. Go for the throat, kill that. Okay. Okay. I'll go to 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then I have 7 lands, so I can do this plus that. Oh god. They're not attacking me to 1. So whenever this attacks, make a 1/1. So I'm just gonna go Sorin. Oh no, they have negate? No, okay. Okay. Make a vampire.
Violence is necessary. Set me right. You can deal with my servants.
No attacks, go.
I'm busy.
Okay, they can draw a card, sure. Not great for me, but what can I do about it? Nothing right now. Need to find another soul transfer, a braid, cut down, something. I've got a bunch of them. Sure. You can give soldiers +1/+1. Okay. This does not make it tapped and attacking, it just makes one. During your turn, opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of anything. So if I'm going to do stuff, I need to do stuff now. So I'm going to make food, or eat my food, and then I'm going to make a copy of this.
You deal with this annoyance.
Jeez, my opponent's draw has been really good. Okay. Another Invoke Despair doesn't really do a ton, but I need to cast it and see what I draw. Because they're just going to sacrifice the soldier, obviously, but then I get to draw 2 cards. Okay. What do I do with Soren? I think I just cash Soren in for 2/3. If we're being honest. And then go to my end step. On my end step, make a copy of a token.
I bring my
They get to draw a card. They don't have 5 or more soldiers to attack with yet. I'm really not sure if drawing a card is... I guess they haven't have the mana to activate Recruitment Officer. Sure. Invoke Despair is terrible now, but I'm gaining life off of this. Oh, I needed to block with this one. I forgot that the beach did the thing. I just lost the game. That mistake's gonna lose me the game. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. But I really should have done that differently. I should have just triple blocked. Always triple block, kids. Always triple block. This Mael's really annoying. And Invoke Despair basically does nothing. It's a really expensive way to draw 2 cards. But with Sky Strike Officer, they're just going to draw cards. I wish I had a Sheoldred. No Sheoldred in the top half of my deck. Not quite half. There's an Abrade, and there's a Go for the Throat. Okay. So I'm gonna Go for the Throat, my roll. I don't need to go to my end step now. But I might still just be dead here. They can give their creatures +2/+2 and everything can gain flying. So I think I'm still just dead here. And like I can do this.
You will serve me well.
And I can block here. And here. But it... Oh, they're not gonna kill me? Oh, I'm still dead. Cool. Shoot, well I don't think I played that game perfectly. That sucks. Alright, 2 and 2, time to get serious here. Turn 3 Sheoldred after killing their 2-drop. Sounds pretty good to me. Mono red, okay. Mono red might be tough. Reckoner Bankbuster is not the card you want against mono red, it just doesn't do anything. I think I need to still go for the turn 3 Sheoldred. I think that's my win condition. So I'm going to abrade whatever they play on 2 here. Yeah, Squeeze a good candidate to get abraded. Squeeze going to come back though. And cause me some problems. But Sheoldred into Sorin, make a vampire sounds okay. Our opponents had a really fast start though. 5, I'm at 10. Sheoldred, go. Now the issue here is that Sheoldred has to block, right? Just have to block. Can't. If they attack, I can't not block. My opponent is out of lands though. Could be good for me. So I kind of, like I said, I'm priced into blocking here. If I block either of the 2s, they can kill Sheoldred with a 3 damage spell, like Lightning Bolt or Lightning Strike. I kind of wonder if I block this. So Lightning Strike doesn't kill Sheoldred. I can gain 2 on my upkeep, so it's kind of like I blocked a 2-mana creature. Or 2-power creature. Might be the smartest the smartest play. I think it worked out. I think that's what my opponent was expecting me to do. Was to block one of these 2s. Oh, there's a Lightning Strike. Cool. Backup Sheoldred I do not need. I'm at 5. So now the question is, do I just like draw a card, gain 2, eat food, gain life, and then I can block with Sheoldred next turn? Or do I play Sorin down tick? I could go up to 10, block something, have the backup Sheoldred ready, but then I'm not developing the board at all. I think I've got to play Sorin down tick. Pass, I'll block this turn.
My will, you deal with this annoyance.
I just hope they don't have Shock plus Lightning Strike or something like that. Okay, that's fine.
Can I help you?
They made it so Sheoldred can't block. Interesting. So this blocks this. I go to 3. I go back up to 5. I will plus Sorin. I'm only drawing a card if it's a land. Nope.
My ways are not for the weak.
Sorin just yelled at me for not drawing a card. Greatness at any cost. I think I can attack with this vampire. And play Fable. Then I'll either crack a clue or draw a card. Drawing a card puts me to 9. Clue triggers Sheoldred, which would put me to 9. Food puts me to 10. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Sheoldred blocks the adversary. Soren dies. Gains me 2 life. Invoke Despair is gonna kill the Phoenix chick and the Commander Base's Kakazan. Do I want to get rid of these Reckoner Bankbusters? I'll keep 1, I think. So now I can just invoke. That dies, that dies. I draw a card. I'm gonna make a treasure here. So I might as well just play the Reckoner Bankbuster. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We survived and won against Mono Red. Okay, that was a good showing for our deck. Can we have another good showing? This hand's good. But what are we doing with the treasure tokens? We get treasure on 1. I can go Bloodtooth Harvester on 1. I just don't feel like that does anything. So I think I'll go tap land still. I could just slam a turn 2 and a turn 3 Fable. I'll just plan on doing that. If I can get the treasures from the Fables going off, could be really good. So next turn, Swamp, Treasure, Fable, Haunted Ridge, Treasure, or whatever, play other Fable. Okay, Soldiers again. It's Fables all the way down. A turn 3 Sheoldred on the play is going to be tough for my opponent to deal with here. I hope I can attack with the Goblin, so I can do that. This deck does have plenty of things that the Goblin can't attack into safely, though. So we'll have to see. Block. I'm pretty okay with that. Yeah, that's an okay exchange in my book. Am I discarding anything? I don't really think so. I think I'm just chilling. Playing another Fable, saying go. I'm surprised that they so aggressively wanted to kill my Goblin last turn. Seems like a lot. Okay, Viral's pretty good. Kind of want to discard cards now, but I don't know what. I think I discard the Soren for well, I could just play Soren and start drawing cards this turn, though, to try to find removal. I think I discard Soren, maybe just Soren. Maybe it's Soren plus Blood Tithe. I think it's just Soren. Cool. Found the Go for the Throat. Never didn't have it. Oh yes, we've had one Fable, but what about second and third Fables? How about that? My opponent is going to know the story of Kiki Jiki the Mirror Breaker. That's for damn sure. Okay. Okay, cool. This is gonna work out. Oh, it's gonna work out better than I thought. I would like to not do that. I would like to braid this thing. I'd like to do this. Smash with all of them. Here's Sheoldred, go. Well, this game, my deck decided to give me removal spells against the Soldier's deck. And, yeah, worked out pretty okay. Also, Fable the Mirror Breaker making two creatures every time it does anything. Pretty good. Just a 4 mana 3/4 that gives soldiers +1/+1. It's not going to do anything here. Actually, I can just go this. Make a copy of it. Make another copy of it. Kill that. Kill that. Attack. Reflection plus Bloodtooth Harvester is ridiculous for that reason. Alright. 2 quick wins. Putting me back in the driver's seat a little bit. This hand's great. I can do a similar thing that I did last game with the multiple Fables. Tap land on 1, treasure, Fable on 2. Jeez, if they have Spell Pierce here, I'm going to be super sad. But if they don't have Spell Pierce, I'm chillin'. I am chilling. Cool. Turn 2 Fable on the draw or on the play is just ridiculous. It's so hard to for my opponent to do anything here. Like, they want to kill this, obviously, but it's hard for them to do so, and they don't even do anything. Missing lands here is not what I want. I'd like to hit my land drop. Do I bin the Invoke Despair? Against Island, maybe? Cool. Let's hit for 2. I think I just try to hit another Fable here. If they have Negate or something, whatever. Playing around Essence Scatter a little bit by doing this was my thought. Okay, cool. So they're going to counter anything there. I don't feel too bad about that. Oh, this is the combo deck. Okay. Interesting. So there's a combo with this card where they can make infinite mana. But I have a Braid, so I'm not as worried about that. I'm not sure if I kill this now or if I wait for them to go for the combo. I think I can wait for them to go for the combo. I guess I can have counter magic, which is what I should be worried about here. If I die to the combo, I die to the combo, and that's, you know, it is what it is. And I really should have just killed this on my turn. Gotten in an attack. That's fine. I am just going to abrade the Clear Cutter here. Let's go for the throat. Might be worthless. Second Fable's good. It has double strike. I can just kill it with Blood Tithe Harvester. This kills this. I can Fable, but then I don't have a Braid Up, but I don't think I need a Braid Up right now. So I'm just going to put more pressure on the board. Because I think they have to untap to win their combo. I think this needs to not be Summoning Sick for them to make infinite mana. Okay. I'm getting depopulated. It's annoying, but it's okay. I think I discard these two cards and search for some action here. No action. Let's crack a clue. Still no action. I think I'm looting deeper here. Nothing. Okay. Go. 4 lands in a row, that's not great, but this at least does something. Well, this doesn't do anything this turn, right? So I can just soul transfer it. Am I cracking my treasure to cycle Xander's Lounge? I don't think so. I'll just eat my food this turn. So we'll go both. Kill that, bring this back. I think I'm playing this as a land so I can hold up a Braid. Go. Depopulate again. Okay. Just start going through my deck, trying to find good cards. Swamp's not great. Not cracking treasure. Jeez Louise. Found all my lands. Bankbuster's a good draw. So we'll go Bankbuster here. Oh, I played a land already. Cool, 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 cool. So again, I've got a Braid Up. I've got Bankbuster to start drawing cards. How many lands have I discarded? 1, 2, 3, 4. Discarded 4 lands. What does this do? You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Once, you may cast a spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. Okay. I need to find an Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair takes care of this cleanly. If they've got a land on top of their deck, they can't do anything. Now I think I will use the treasure to cycle Xander's Lounge if I get the chance to do so. Oh, that's cute. Okay, sure. Cut down doesn't do anything. Looking for Invoke Despair. That's not Invoke Despair. That's not Invoke Despair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do this. Still looking for Invoke Despair. That's not it. Plus Sorin. Yeah. And just to braid that. Okay. Almost through half my deck. Just need to find a second Invoke Despair and we're back in this. Right now we're pretty behind though. This only picks up creature or planeswalkers, so I'm not going to use it anytime soon. Let's see how much damage our opponent can do here. The Go for the Throat doesn't do anything. I think the Cut Down probably doesn't do anything either. Oh, they have Portal to Phyrexia. Okay. So they cannot cast this turn. What is going on? Opponent is doing it. Yeah, I'll take Sorin number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can Sorin plus Invoke Despair. How badly do I think I need to Invoke Despair? Because, like, I could just go Haunted Ridge, Takanuma back a Blood Tithe Harvester. None of that really does anything. Do I try to let Sorin ult? That doesn't seem right. I think I just look for Invoke Despair. Cool. Cool. Never didn't have it. I always believed that Invoke Despair was on top of my deck. It was obvious. It really was just obvious that that's where the Invoke Despair was. What? Jeez. Okay. Well, at least I can abrade that. And then I can Invoke Despair again. I think I just plus this Sorin and try to ult Sorin to win the game.
You wish to know my secrets.
Blow that up. Invoke Despair again. Play Blood Tithe Harvester. Go. They can use Karn Silex to kill Sorin. I can Takanuma it back. And I still have 3 Sheoldreds in my deck that can win me the game. So they're just going to use this to reset the board. I'll sack the blood token and be okay. Our opponent's deck is crazy. Destroy each null and permanent. Yeah. So I just do this. I actually kind of want the land, and I don't think Go for the Throat does literally anything here. So Fable's a good draw. Fable's a really good draw. So I can go Fable. Let's see. This costs 4. 1 to 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana this turn. 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 11. Start with Fable. Land, channel this. Get back Sorin. Play Sorin. Plus 1 Sorin. I'll take that. Your turn.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Okay. Draw 2, discard, make a tapped Power Stone. Okay, opponent. What do we got? Another Portal and a Combat Thresher. I'm going to discard the Go for the Throat and the Tramway Station. I'll keep the cut down. Plus, finally found a Sheoldred.
My way.
Land, Sheoldred. Tap 2. Play Bankbuster. Pass. Only 14 cards left in my deck. I hope this Sorin can just win me the game. There's another Sheoldred. Okay. Sorin can ult next turn.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
This is crew 3. So I can do this. Crew this with this. Smash for 4. Play Sheoldred. Play Bankbuster. Go. So they don't really have a creature they want to get, right? Like, they probably just get my Sheoldred, yeah. That's fine. Sorin's gonna 13 them, so they have to kill Sorin this turn. If they can't kill Sorin, I just win. And even if they can kill Sorin, yeah, they're just doing baby form so they can draw a card, sure. Are all my Go for the Throats in the graveyard. And Soul Transfers. There's another one. I still have an Invoke Despair in my deck, right? I think so. Yep. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay. They can't do it. They can depopulate to get rid of my creatures, but Sorin's gonna 13 our opponent, and that's how we're gonna win this game. Pew pew! Ha! I've never seen that before. That's awesome. What a weird game. Alright. This hand's great. I would love to go turn 4 Invoke into turn 5 Invoke. Sounds good to me. That last game was just wild. I really, really hope that I didn't just slog through that really crazy game just to lose right now. I would love to win my next 2 and qualify here. Or not qualify, but you know what I mean. So much Despair is about to get invoked on our opponent. They don't even know how much Despair. Cut down my Blood Tithe Harvester? Okay. So next turn I'm just going to crack a clue probably, or have a removal spell up. And then I'm just going to go invoke, invoke, invoke. And hope that's good enough. It should be. Should be pretty good. Opponent has Florian. Sure. Florian's cool. I thought about putting Florian in this deck, honestly. Make a clue. No removal spell. That's too bad. That's fine. So they can attack with Florian, look at the top 3 cards of their deck, and play an extra card, you know, Impulse, or, yeah, Impulse, is that what they call it? The red way to draw cards. So they get to look at the top 3, pick a card, and they can play it this turn. Cool, they found a land. And they have a Tenacious Underdog, sure. Let's crack a clue, found a land. Go for the Throat. Interesting. So do I slow down and cast Go for the Throat here on the Florian so they stop drawing cards? Like I can do this, Go for the Throat of the Florian, and then draw, or cycle away one of these lands with a blood token. Kind of don't hate that. Yeah. So we'll kill Florian. Take 3. And then what you got? Obnix is kind of fine.
You don't stand with me. You're my enemy.
Because, like, if they make a devil...
Go sow some chaos.
Yeah, this is okay. Let's loot first. See what I find.
Defy me, and you'll lose.
I'll just take 2. That's fine. We'll invoke here. Then we'll invoke next turn also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd like to draw a 2-mana spell next turn so I can invoke plus something. I think I will just discard the Sulphur Springs now. I'm going to be drawing lots of cards off of these invokes, and it looks like our opponent's stuck on lands. Sure, Griever Trespasser is a great play for us. Sheoldred. Cool. We'll just kill their stuff. Back up Sheoldred. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn I can go Sheoldred plus Fable. Can also just invoke to kill their stuff this turn. I think Sheoldred plus Fable is pretty good here. Invoke would have been good to kill that, draw a card, but Oh, my opponent didn't discard anything. That means they found a land. They found their own Sheoldred, maybe? Yep. Okay, looking for go for the throats now. Really, they want 1 mana that badly? Deal. I'll just draw. I just submit 0 because I can invoke here. Gain to attack. Opponent keeps emoting at me. Emote away, my dude. Yep, and they're off it. Okay. I've battled my way back. Okay, it all comes down to this. This is a good hand, I'll keep it. Bomi. I need a win here, bud. I'm planning on just going a turn 4 invoke with my treasure token. Opponent's on mono red. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Let's make a treasure in case I draw. Okay, not that. I'm just gonna go for the throat, almost whatever they play here. And then I might just go turn 3 Sheoldred, we'll see. Bloodfell Caves, that's interesting. So they're vampires? I don't really want to go for the throat the Voldaran Epicure, but I guess I'm priced into it. I think it's fine. I have so much gas in my hand that I kind of want to keep the board clear. But I kind of wish I'd made the clue token beforehand. So now what? I can go Sheoldred here. Just like get Sheoldred on the battlefield, which seems fine. Or I can go tap land Bankbuster. Or tap land, draw a card with Clue. Kind of just want to take things slow. I still think Invoke's my best thing to do. Like, playing a Sheoldred last turn exposes it to some stuff. Yeah, and my opponent's not being super aggressive. I kind of like this. Sure. Yep. I'm good with this. They hit me for 2, that's fine. I'll crack a Clue. Looking for untapped lands. And we'll just invoke here. So either sacrifice this and keep that. Oh. Didn't mean to do it that way. Okay. They're going to cycle a blood token here, probably. No. They love all the cards in their hand. They didn't want to cycle anything with blood. Okay. Tenacious Underdog. And nothing. So I can go Sorin Downtick. I can go Sheoldred Pass. Those are basically my 2 options. I could go Bankbuster, draw a card, but that's a little too passive, I think. Both options are not great into removal spells, but I think Sheoldred's slightly better. So let's go Sheoldred here. Okay, so they had Infernal Grasp. They were kind of gonna get me no matter what there. That's fine. I've got Invoke next turn, or Soul Transfer plus Bankbuster. to get rid of this forever. Does not sound terrible. I think I just get rid of the underdog and play a Bankbuster here. It's not a super mana efficient turn, but I think it's what I need to do. I have the Invoke Despair to catch back up. And next turn I can just like play Sorin plus play a removal spell if I draw one, crack food, draw a card. So I'm really hoping... It's not great for me, but honestly it's kind of okay. I'm gonna go to 3 here. Now I can just invoke back. But not drawing an untapped land means I'm dead to like Lightning Strike or something. Or Blitz. Yeah. Well, I was dead anyways. That was super awkward. Could I have played that better and not just lost there? I invoked to kill that. If I play Sorin, invoke gets me. Nah, their invokes just lined up better. My Bankbuster, like drawing 3 Bankbusters, this really just didn't do anything. And both Sorins, honestly, my hand was just clogged with expensive junk. Well, that's too bad. I made it all the way to 6 wins and could not pick up the last one, even after winning that sweet game against the Weird Artifact deck. That's too bad, but I will come back and get this emblem at some point over the next couple of days. Thank you for watching. I hope that some of you found this interesting. Yeah, so just really quick, a little bit about me and where I've been. I kind of stopped playing Magic so much the second half of last year. I was making videos and still having a good time with it, but I felt a little disingenuous making videos since I wasn't going to be able to go to a bunch of the RCQs and actually try to qualify for something. I really wanted to be able to do that, but it just really wasn't in the cards for me. I moved a little further away from where a lot of the events are with my wife before, and we actually we had a baby last year, and so I wasn't really wanting to go to any of these events, potentially get sick or get COVID and bring it home to my wife or my newborn. So yeah, I kind of stopped playing so much Magic because I didn't have anything to compete for. I was kind of getting tired of it, so I was kind of doing some other things instead. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been. That's why my videos kind of fell off. But the decathlons kind of pulled me back in, and I'm really excited to keep playing these events through the next couple of weeks and see if that kind of reignites my love for this game. You never quit Magic, you just take breaks, right? So my break might be over, we will see. But this event was fun, playing the standard deck was fun. We played some cool games. And yeah, we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. I'll probably try to make some more videos over more of these decathlon events. And I'll just go from there. If you want some other sort of update video, I'll probably make one and just post a quick little update on what else I've been doing. Yeah, but that's gonna be it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck on your own decathlon events. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. And I will catch you next time.